Yo, what is up, everybody? Matthias, a national vacuum man of the Buck family here. Um, I am bringing you a not a redo, but a polish up of part two, and with a transaction of part three, part four. You know what? How about we just call this polish up part two and complete part three? Alrighty, I know it doesn't sound ideal, but man, I've been working on this goddamn project for 3 days straight. I've been scripting it, yes. It is the first time I've scripted. So, don't expect it to be the best. Now, it's gonna have part two elements, and when I say part two elements, I mean every single thing about part two in it. Just more altered. So, this is probably going to be part two redo. Most likely. Anyway, that being said and aside, let's get on with the fucking story. Because I want to get this out there now. After the events with the sludge villain, Izuku had took a shortcut home to avoid the paparazzi. As our boy Deku got home, he noticed something was off. So he slowly crept up to the door of his home. And right then and there, a bone-chilling presence. Deku, in his mind, he was like, I remember this presence. It can't be. There's no way they could be here. Deku questioned himself. They? Why did I say they? Deku pushed the thought down the back of his skull. Anyway, now is not the right time to ponder about it. The next thing you know, you hear this cackling with a, come on in, Sanzi. I know you're out there. The voice sounded so familiar. Like, feminine and innocent. Almost familiar. Too familiar. Deku walks into, his house with an intruder he feels like he should know all too well. Now, okay. This is me breaking out the story real quick. Yes, Deku does have Sansa's knowledge, but not his memories. He's going to gain the memories of Sansa's terrible life in the underground. Over time, at least. Anyways, back to the story. So, Izuku, I should say Deku, because I changed his name to that. Deku Sanscaster, if I remember. Walked in and saw an unknown yet familiar face. This person was covered by darkness because, the lights were off, obviously. I mean, who in their right mind would break into a house and turn on the bloody lights? This person was covered by darkness, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I said that before. I can't believe I repeated that. Anyway, but from what Deku could gather, the person was wearing a green and yellow striped shirt with brown shorts that came down to the knees. Their eyes were glowing red, which caught Deku's eye. And, they had a kitchen knife that seems to be very bloody. Deku thought dirty brother killer, despite not having a brother in this time. Wait, this time? Deku had so many questions, but he didn't have time to think about or question them. Deku kept his eye on the person before instinctively saying, Kid, is that you or the megalomaniac? The red-eyed figure laughed before putting the knife away. Aw, Senzi, you do remember us. Albeit barely. Sanzi? Deku thought. He barely recognizes the person yet. Why? Why does it feel like I know the outcome of this? Why do I feel like I know the outcome of this battle? And why does that nickname sound so fucking familiar? How did you know I live here? Deku asked the person that chuckled rather maniacally. It's simple, Senzi. You should remember, we've already fought here before. At this point, Deku's has a slightly offensive tone that doesn't explain. Then, like a sudden flash of, memory came by. He had realized that they've been following him ever since the Sludgeville incident. How, he thought. He's never seen them before, or even know who they were. And to be fair, they were a complete mystery to him, yet they seem to know everything about that's going on. What's happening, really. Damn it. Deku thought before he even realized that he saw a blade coming straight for him. He managed to, dodge the attack, which had enough power to cut through reinforced steel and a couple dozen trees. Like, the attack was a giant red slash that just destroyed everything that was in its path. After seeing the attack, something just clicked, and he instinctively said, Chota. It was surprise and anger all wrapped into one. Now, breaking out from the story. Again, remember, this is my first time scripting, so don't expect it to be the best. Chara's personality is very much different because, different AU. Their personalities are going to be different, obviously. Come on, not all the characters are going to be the same. There's story swap, Kara, Fail swap, Frisk, under source, under something fresh tail swap, swap fail things. There's way too many for me to name, okay? Just saying. Don't expect me to have their personalities pinpoint and accurate. Because in this one, Chara's more like a tsundere / yandere, I guess? I don't know. I had the idea at first, but I've been sticking with that idea for like 3 days, but now that I think about it, I might want to try something completely different. Also, hold on. Well, y'all see here anyway. Y'all see here soon. Very soon, actually. Okay. Back to the story. Ding, ding, ding. You finally got it, Senzi. Chota said with the most satisfied look possible. How? Didn't you die when you erased, everything? I need to work on my sans. Anyway. Deku. Let me try it again. How? Didn't you die when you erased everything? Deku yelled, enraged. Though in this life he doesn't really know Chota, to be fair. Demon or not, you should be gone. Calm down, Senzi. There's no need to get so rattled. Chota grinned while flipping her knife. Besides, we've been through this so many times now, so let's just get to the point. Senzi, I want you to join me. Ah, wow. Word fumble. Deku laughs at this offer. Like, hell I join you, dirty brother killer. And no, yes, Sans, Deku, either or, they're both the same person. I should really fix, my speech. Either or, Slash Deku, at this point in time, had already summoned two blasters behind him. Besides, kid, I'm not going to become killer or dust. Deku says, staring directly at Char, who's still laughing. Oh, Sansi, this will be the 900th time you've, declined my offer. Chara looks amusingly at Deku, who is very much on guard right now. Make that 901, kiddo. Unless you brainwash me, which I doubt you could do. Like it'll ever actually happen. Chara chuckles before falling into an all-out laugher. Well then, Sansi, just listen to the proposal first. Sara said with a tone saying, you can't afford to miss this. Deku gave because, information's information. And if the megalomaniac's willing to talk instead of fight, then, despite everything that happened, they're in a new world, and who knows? Maybe the love system isn't necessarily the same as it was in, the world they came from, so. He caved. He's like, alright. But if there's any funny ideas, before Deku could finish, Car says, yeah, you'll give me a bad time. Deku's smile brightens up a little bit. He's like, it's not nice to see you again, kid. You have a poor taste of character, and you should really get out of here before I call the cops and report a break and enter. Deku just closes his eyes, giving a sigh. He's like, it'd be a real troublesome task to do right now. Jotaro rocked right past Sans and or Deku, and walked out the door. Guess I'll see you at UA, Judge. Before Deku could say anything, Chara was gone. The hell was going on? And the hell's with that strange request? Well then, recess or not, this certainly isn't going to be predictable. So, the megalomaniac has decided to become a hero and joined a hero school, huh? Oh, ain't that interesting, don't you think, G? Deku sighs. Well, time to hit the hay, I guess. Don't want to be sluggish tomorrow. Deku yeets himself on a nearby couch and just falls asleep. Now, we're gonna cut to Kara's point of view. That's right, Kara's the second protagonist of this goddamn series. After leaving Senzi's, or Deku's, home, the megalomaniac went to a little duplex that smelt of blood and death. The outside of the duplex was littered with corpses and soaked in blood. No place like home. Chada mused to themselves, keeping their composure, with a poker face that would make a pro gambler jealous. Chada tilts her head to the left, saying, "Come on out, Mr. Hero. I know you're there." And now, this is a hero I personally made up. The 100th hero, the Night Hero, walks into view. "That is enough, you villain," the Night Hero says with a loud, attention-seeking and prideful voice. "I, the Night Hero, shall..." The Night Hero was cut off with a knife to his gut. "You heroes talk way too much," Gar says to the, now, person previously at this point in time dying Kiro. The dying knight says, "How dare you attack during my epic entrance?" "Because," Josh is lunging the knife deeper into the night, "your entrance was bloody annoying. All you heroes do is nothing but attract flame for yourselves." Tara takes the knife out of the knight's gut and holds it above their head. "You should all just burn in hell. Don't worry, it's not nearly as heated as it sounds." Chara's eyes grew red as they looked down upon the hero. The smile grew so wide it would seem impossible for them to be hero. Now, to the Knight Hero's point of view, this villain is just looming over him like a shadow figure with gleaming bright red eyes and a smile that crossed their face as if they were enjoying this moment. Monster! The Knight Hero tried to just crawl away as quickly as possible, but before he got far enough, Char just, clean removal of his head successful. And, well, she gained enough EXP to go up a few levels. Now, breaking out the story again, please tell me if y'all are enjoying this by far. My first time scripting, like I said before, I feel like I didn't really script but wrote a story, to be fair. Anyways, I'm breaking out because at this point, I'm at the 8th page. And wow, 7 pages, 15 minutes. Great. Those 7 pages took me about half a friggin' hour. Ay. Anyways, I'm at page 8, the character statuses. So far, all the characters that we've came across so far. We have Deku Gaster, aka Sans. Level 1, HP 1, Attack 1, Defense 1. And as we all know, Sans' EXP is much higher, but I gave him EXP of 200 for right now, because, well, I personally don't feel like putting 200 million on this guy. He'll have villains all over the place trying to get him. But don't worry. I'll give Sans his true EXP value later. Then we have Charda Dreamer. Yes, they're still Dreamer. They're level 8. HP 35 of 35. Why is their HP lower than it is in canon? Well, human society, people with quirks, people much stronger than before, so level cap is going to be different. But yeah, attack 40, plus 99 with knife, defense 40, plus 99 with locket. EXP, way too high for a kid, because I am not going to put a number down on them right now. Curse me all you want, I'm not, okay? Knight Hero, level 8, HP 110, attack 60, defense 80, EXP 280,000. Why is the Knight Hero HP and attacks different? HP, attack, and defense different? Well, not everybody's gonna be born with certain stats. Like Sans, for example. His level is 1, with 1 attack, 1 defense, and 1 HP. Yet he defeated a level 19 Chada with 90 HP, 90 attack, 90 defense, over 90 times. So yeah, stats don't really matter, it's how you really fight, to be fair. And we have the Sludge Villain, level 12. HP 500, attack 0, defense 90, EXP 70,000. Next character, All Might, level 2, HP 90k out of 100k, attack 1k, defense 1k, XP 100 mil. Why is All Might's HP lower than it should be? Remember that injury? Yeah, All Might's HP is going to decrease by the day, so by the time we get to the USJ attack, expect the next character status for All Might's HP to not be looking so pretty. Final character, WD Gaster, level, question mark, attack unknown, defense unknown, HP unknown, EXP unknown. Now, the only reason I did that was because, one, he's been yeeted from reality, as we all know when Deku became Sans. Anyway, back to the story. We're back at Sans' point of view. Deku wakes up with the most annoying headache. And a headache with the most annoying of headaches. And a headache-inducing sight. Good morning to you, you megalomaniac. Deku Sans says with a tired annoyance, looking at Chado, who's not even, and he's like, not even wanting to know how they got into his house this time. Hello, Senzi. Ready for that exhibit for a UA? Chado says with a disturbingly cheerful, mood. Sans Deku was just quiet. He thought to himself, it was way too early for this. He also thought, who did the kill kid? Their level is one higher than it was last night. Well, now that I think about it, the world may be different, so maybe that system isn't the same. I should look into it later. Well, let's go. I know a shortcut, but before we head out, that deal you proposed, how are you gonna bring Gaster back if I join you? Char gave her usual grin. Well, this world is different. My current LV of determination isn't enough for me to cut through reality yet. So, what I'm hearing is, if I join you in a run, you'll be able to bring back Gaster. I know I'm going to regret it, but I'll join this run of yours, partner. And that right there was the end of, well, the redo. Well, not necessarily the end of the redo, because one... Actually, yeah, that's end of Act 1 of the redo. And now, we head into Act 2 of the redo. Now, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna put the title as What If Deku Was Sans Part 3, Redo of 2. Redo 1 of 2. And then, well, 1/2 of 2. Let me just put it like that. And then I'm gonna have this part right here. This part's going to finish it off. You know what? Because I'm at the end of that, I'm really just cutting for time here. I don't know what to do for a filler. I didn't really think of a filler, so yeah. Anyways, what if Deku was Sans? It was originally going to be part 4, but like I said, it's technically part 2. All of this is relatively part 2. Just more, well, explained, more in depth, more in detail, really. So, last we left off, Deku joined Kara in their run. Here we go. Fine. I suppose it's better than having nowhere to start. Deku says, put on his favorite ketchup-stained jacket. By the way, why are you going to a hero school? Reasons, Sanzi. Deku just shivers. He's like, ugh. Stop calling me Sanzi. It's Deku or Sans. Well, I won't. It's my special nickname for you, Judge. Well, let's just head to the entrance exam. And no slacking, Senzi. I want to see up. in class 1A. Ugh. If it'll let me be lazy. If it'll let me be lazy later, then fine. Anyway, let's go. I know a shortcut. Government sends. They walk out the front door and suddenly appear at UA. Well, I'm a head away from you. Hopefully I'll see you never, but that's not happening. You love me, and you know it. Deku at this point is just staring at Kara and, left. He left without trying to laugh at the hidden pun that nobody else would understand except for them two. Chara or Kara, either or, I don't care, then went to their own section. The written portion of the test started. Deku worked through the test easily. The test was really composed of common sense questions, things to do and not do, battle strategies, and other heroic, in quotes, questions. Deku finished the test with hours to spare, so say if the test took about 5 hours, he had 4 hours left to spare. So he decided to take a nap. A couple of minutes passed when a practitioner went up and awoken our sleeping Skeleton boy. Yo, sup? Hey kid, you cannot be sleeping during this test. I'm not sleeping, but just resting my eyes. Kid, don't act smart with me and finish the test since you have so much time to rest. Deku grabs the paper and hands it to the practitioner. Here you go. He just snatches the paper away. He's like, there's no way you're done unless you're the friggin' principal. The practitioner reads the test Deku took. He saw all of the correct answers. He's like, he even had to get the answer sheet just to be sure. But Deku's answers were not only correct, but they went above and beyond what the test wanted. The guy was just speechless. He just dismissed Deku to what he was doing and just, walked away. Huh. What a red guy. And our boy went back to sleep. After the test, everybody made their way to the auditorium. But right beside the door, Deku saw, again, Chara. Man, he thought, I am not getting away from them. What a drag. Deku walks up to Chara, knowing he's not getting away from them anytime soon. Hey, Chara, why aren't you inside? Well, I was just waiting for my favorite jokester. Alright. They walked and talked. Then President White started his, presentation. Stop at your character. Then you stop being gay. Then you stop being so suspicious. Nah, your puns need more pepper on them. Nonsense, I prefer them salty. Whatever you say, but I know you care a lot about chocolate. And I know you relish ketchup. At this point, Kara and Sens are just having a pun war. A good one would slip every now and then. A couple people would laugh and grin, trying not to laugh. Then a certain male, about 7'8" boy, turns towards Sans and Chara. Sir, President Mike, these two are interrupting your presentation. Everybody went silent. Even President Mike was quiet. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. Sir, President Mike, these two are interrupting your presentation by throwing stupid jokes around that aren't even funny, and are just constantly talking and chattering while you are trying to present and some of us are trying to listen. Everybody was quiet. Even President Mike was quiet. Deku stood up, looked directly at Ida. Hey now, Mr. Motor. The only one interrupting this here assembly is you. The tall boy yells at Deku. No! You two are the ones interrupting the important speech of President Mike. Excuse me, everyone. Deku says loud enough to catch the attention of the murmuring people. Was myself and my friend in any way interrupting this here speech? Almost everyone shook their heads no. Others didn't really mind the jokes. Some of them were actually rather enjoying the little pun word they had. And some of them would even jump in every now and then and get blasted by both Sans and Kara. So, really, nobody had any beef with the two. To them, Ida was really being a stick in the mud, just trying to ruin the fun. Then is Four-Eyed Engine Boy here, as Deku points to the tall boy, causing a scene for really no reason. Everyone, including the teachers, nodded yes. Why the teachers? Because even the teachers would jump in and throw an occasional joke every now and then because, well, it's really better than having to listen to the same fucking speech that you're just going to hear anyway during the physical test itself. Deku looks at Ida with a flamboyant bored look. See? You're causing the scene by not minding your own business. So, sit down, turn around, be a good kid. You're not much older than me. Hell, you may even... Ida gets cut off and finished by Deku. Even be younger than you based on my height. Yeah, I got the gist. It may look like it, but I am much older than my birthday tells you. Deku says with a monotonic voice and smile. Ida doesn't have any more words. He just sits down, knowing that he was pretty much in the wrong. And he failed to get Deku and Chara in the process. Now, for those of you wondering, why is Chara not talking? Well, Deku so happened to have had some duct tape. And he duct taped Chara's mouth shut. And he had a blue bone gone straight through their chest, meaning they wouldn't be able to speak and or move. So, they won't, outright cause an even bigger scene, therefore actually giving Ida what he wanted. Anyways, after the force with a stick in the mud, Deku had, released Chara from their bondages. I have half a mind to cut you right now. Don't worry, you'll get your chance to cut at my score during the practical part of this test. Thankfully, people are in different parts of the building for the test, so I get to laze around. President Mike soon dismissed the students to their testing areas, and as Deku arrives in his testing area, he sees, fucking hell, I cannot escape. Might as well just roll along with it. Deku literally drops to the ground and rolls away, aka out of the screen. To Kara's point of view now. Chara saw Sans and had a feeling that he made a pun, because he just rolled off screen. Well then, guess I'm getting some spotlight this time around. Somebody heard Chara talk to themselves and walked over. The girl had orange-brown hair and burgundy eyes and pink blushes on her cheeks just like Chara. Hey, are you nervous too? Well, of course you are. Never mind. Just do your best. The strange, nervous-looking girl said, full of determination. Huh? Chara says, well, just another NPC, I guess. When will this test start? I'm itching to destroy some bots. Hopefully I'll gain some XP from them. The countdown begins. 3, 2, 1, go! Ida, the tall boy, whom everyone presumed was the fastest, zoomed off into battle first, but in front of him were two people who seemed like they were jogging, not even sprinting completely. They are this fast? No wonder they were able to talk to me like that. Ada thought, almost getting caught into an attack by the 1 point. Ada manages to slide under the robot and destroy it with a kick. Cutting to Deku's point of view, Chara's point of view to be fair, Deku slammed a couple of robots together with bones as big as a couple of the tallest buildings there. Chara's right behind Deku, fighting off the robots behind them. But about near the end, Deku and Chara are, tied for first, really. Then suddenly, the 0 pointer alarm is sounded. Deku pretty much... No, not Deku, but, hearing this alarm, Chara's like, ooh, big fight. And she was about to run off when she saw Sans going the other way with everyone else. They grab Deku by the coat and start dragging him to the 0 pointer. And that's where I pretty much stopped it. That right there was 3 days worth of work. Alright. Shoo. I hope y'all enjoyed that a little bit, because from now on, it is really me pulling one out of my butt. Until this is up to a decent time length that I want it to be at. Okay. Upon dragging Deku towards the 0 pointer, both Deku and Chara heard like a girly out for help. Because, they were real. You see? I'm already fumbling. And I wouldn't even. Okay. Stay calm. Keep your composure. I don't need that flashlight anymore. Get out of here. Stay calm. Collect. Breathe, me. Breathe. You're good. You can do this. It's not that difficult, me. It's not. Okay. Sorry. I had to switch out the picture. Now, Chara was dragging Deku, and Deku was just letting this happen. Upon getting within like 5 to about 25 miles from the 0 pointer. No, not Deku. Deku's being... Chara sees someone trapped in a rubble. But now, Chara is someone that won't save anyone just because they can. They just want to see if they can get EXP from this 0 pointer. Because they've been gaining very little to very, very, very little bits of EXP from the robots. So they're thinking maybe the big 0 one here will have more execution points, considering everybody always runs from it. Chara pulls Deku right beside them. I almost said her. I swear I almost said her. Chara pulls stands right beside them and points towards Uraka. Deku's like, huh. Kid's trapped under some rubble, and the giant robot's about to stomp on her. What do you want me to do? Now, Sans already knows what he needs to do. Like, he's a quick judge of character. He knows that the person trapped under that rock, the pile of rock and rubble there, is a pure-hearted soul, so he's not going to just let them die like that. And besides, the thing that's about to stomp on her is just a machine. It's not like it's a living being, which is why he was more, like, meh about it. Chara's like, you have the soul magic thingy, you can get her out of the rubble and all that. I want to see if that thing gives any execution points. And Deku's like, I see what this is about. They just want to get their strength back so they can potentially destroy this world. Damn pain they are. This is why I have to keep an eye on them. I don't need another world to get destroyed. And since I'm technically human, I'm more, durable than I was as a skeleton. Even though this sickness costs me a lot of all of that, I can probably take like 1-2 hits from them now. Troublesome. Now, the 0-pointer is about directly over Uraka at this point. When Deku summons white bones from as pillars right beside Uraka, holding up the 0-pointer's leg. Then he turns Uraka's soul blue and he pulls her out of the rubble and straight towards her. Well, not her, but him. Where Deku pretty much catches Uraka princess or bridal style and just sets her down right by a building. Now, mind you, Uraka was still relatively awake when all of this happened, so when I say there's a pink-red, like an absolute red-pink face, there's an absolute red-pink face there. One, she was just saved by a very handsome individual, might I add, despite him looking like skin and bones. Despite looking skin and bones, Deku was quite the charmer. Anyway, like, his looks were so sharp that he had to literally hide his face from public eye, else people would think he's like some sort of celebrity. I'm trying to look at Chara's point of view. Chara pretty much left Sans in the dust. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Now, as I said before, this is Kara's point of view. Chara or Kara or Kara, either or. You know what? Kara sounds better, so how about that? Kara left Deku in the dust. Well, to really take care of the person trapped in the rubble, as they went to see if they can get any EXP from the 0-pointer. Now, the first strike made was the 0-pointer swinging its left arm out at Kara. Now, to Kara, the robot was moving in slow motion, so they easily jumped over and climbed onto the thing's arm and ran up the arm. The robot identified Kara as the bigger threat of, the two that's really below it. Yes, sir. You know what? I'm not pausing it this time. I'm really not. I'm pretty goddamn done with people just, especially parents. But at the same time, this is not my house, it's their house. Graduation's just around the corner of me. Wait for that. And by then I will not have any time to record at all. Anyways, the Zero Pointer seeing Kara as the bigger threat of the three. It uses its left arm to try to get Kara off its right. And Kara would jump up that arm and, cut off the fingers with one, just clean slice. But instead of there being cut marks, it's like the metal melted. So, and really nobody sees that yet, so they're going to have to determine that through the rewatch of the camera. But until then, not happening. And when Kara got to its head, just did one clean horizontal slice and its entire head got removed. And the Zero Pointer it just stopped. Just like that, it stopped. It didn't move anymore. Now, some of the heroes that had good, keen eyesight, that saw the knife just go straight through the metal as if it were melting it, they would think that the red-eyed kid has some type of heat quirk, and the pale kid there has some gravity quirk, and they all would also, not just gravity quirk, but some type of summoning, some type of manipulation quirk, because one needs summoned fucking bones from the ground, and two, he just pulled a rocket straight towards him. So they would think that's maybe he manipulated her and sculpture, her entire skeletal system, and pulled that towards him, thus saving her, or helping her out the rebel. Then a nice big poof of smoke comes from right where Uraka was, and it was the head of the Zero Pointer. They're like, never mind, the kid saved her. And then they would also think, those two did relatively technically work together. Yeah, albeit the girl was dragging that kid. Fuck. I knew it. I knew it was gonna slip sooner or later. Whoop. I guess Kara is now a girl. Cause for frick's sakes, it's a gender-neutral name, and god damn it, if I'm gonna meet them a Sunday, yandere, whatever mixture combination of a thing, they're gonna be a bloody girl, okay? Okay. Ugh. Now, some of the heroes would be maybe they are childhood friends or something. And a few of them go a bit further, and I think that they may be a couple. And a couple of the teachers are no. I mean, she dragged the kid there. And some of the teachers the kid didn't seem to mind. Other teachers, maybe he's lazy and he just got a free ride there, so maybe that's why he didn't mind. And, the teachers were just having this entire debate of rather if they were a couple or not, or childhood friends, or either or, this, that, and the other. And Deku, he's just staring at Kara right now because their love just increased again. This time their love is at 9. Meaning they're much stronger and faster than they were previous. Nigga's god damn it. And I'm still at level 1. The kid was already able to keep up with me at level 8. And in my previous lives, they had to be 19 just to even keep up with my attacks. What a drag. That means they are much stronger and faster than me now at this level. Guess I have to actually train and destroy some proper robots. Because, like I said before, the 1, 2, and 3-point robots, they weren't really all that threatening. The real threatening one was the 0-pointer, meaning the more scary it is, the more execution points it has. In sense, he didn't get any execution points. All he did was save a girl from getting crushed. If I remember, I said something about Deku pretty much saving girl from crushed robot head. Well, not crushed, but Deku saved a girl from a falling robot head that Kara cleaved clean off. So Deku's pretty much the failsafe to Kara's mass destruction. That's pretty much really what's going on here. The tag team duo. I was like, let's see. So this kid's pretty much a failsafe to that one. That one's the destruction to that one's failsafe. Got it. So these two pretty much balance each other out. Sweet. Why am I giving Deku a curse like this? I got any better ideas? I mean, I bet a lot of you do, but also, I saw something about Naruto being trained by Tsunade, learning the 100 healings. I'ma try, okay? The only reason I say try is that the fact of the matter is, my mind's not the best. So I'm gonna have to rewatch every single thing that I know of and get a better refresher of it. So when it comes out, you will know. Just know it's in the idea box. And it will not be forgotten as of today or this month. Next month, you're gonna probably have to remind me because I will forget. Anyway, the test has been concluded. Everyone's sent home. And Chara really follows Deku home. And, well, since the two of them seem so close, the Hero Association pretty much assumes that the girl lives with Deku, and Deku's like, great. Now, the curse is even more frequent. Damn it. Now, Deku heads home for a good little bit, get a couple of weeks off. Because, he weighs one of the big schools, the big top dogs with whopping 2% exception rate. And, well, let's just be fair, guys. The only reason Deku got in was because All Might probably submitted a, what's it called? Wow. I believe it's not request. Not acceptance. Recommendation. That's it. That's the word I was looking for. Now, let's be fair. Deku probably only got in because All Might submitted a last-minute recommendation that pretty much got accepted, because I'm pretty sure he would have got flat-out dead last. And the point from that, the mass power use and breaking of arms, doesn't that seem a little bit like a liability? You can only use that power once. Well, in Deku's condition, really twice. before you have no other way of fighting, yeah, I wouldn't accept you either. So, okay. Now, at Deku's house, Chara is pretty much making herself home. Deku's like, I'm not even gonna fight this anymore. There's a spare room upstairs to the left, directly across from mine. Do not bother me, please, when I'm sleeping. That room is yours. You can do whatever the hell you want. Just, like I said before, don't mess with me, please. And the reason I say Deku's out like that is because, well, he's gonna try to hide in this room as much as possible just to not see their face. Boy. Anyway, even though it's not gonna happen, Deku's like, I might as well accept this. I ain't escaping anytime soon. They're the only ones I know that came from my previous world that ended up in this world somehow. And thinking about it, they are a lot less insane than before. They're more, attached? Kind of weird if you think about it. Megalomaniac. I know they respect me for my power because of how many times I killed them, and the fact that I could kind of remember the timelines being reset, but it's weird with how much they are just clinging on to being around me now. Deku ponders this thought. He's like, why are they hanging around me more than usual? They're not even going out to train, in quotes. Oh, whatever. Ain't my problem. As long as they ain't killing and getting us into trouble, the hell do I have to ask about for? Anyways, Deku just is like about half asleep on the couch, and Gar's like, yeah. Oh, Senzi, we got our letters. And Deku's like, fuck. They both put the letters down on the table and open them at the same time. Deku's was none other than Principal Nezu himself, who recommends Deku to join Class 1A. And not even that, but also join his association because of his intelligence. Deku's like, the mouse wants me to join his organization. Yeah, no, thank you. I think I'll just take Class 1A, thank you very much. Because joining an organization is like so much trouble. Like I said before, I would rather lays about. And Chara's was, well, it was by All Might, to be fair. All Might saw their power and thought of Kara as a perfect candidate for One for All. They were faster than Ida, and they managed to chop off the head of a 0-pointer, which was about 30 centimeters thick, give or take. So yeah, he's like, that's the one. She's going to be my successor. But Kara's going to decline Natch quick. And Deku, because of his sickness, he also knows that All Might's sick. No, not that way. I mean, as in, he sees that All Might's not really as strong as he once was. He's like, his hero duties have declined. He's not showing out in public appearance anymore, per usual. So, the only options are he's sick or injured. Either or. But for it to be an injury that limits your hero duties that much, it has to be very severe. Maybe a heart injury? Spine injury? Maybe something happened to his cork. Nah, I don't think there's a quirk that can damage other quirks. Well, not in this timeline, at least. Whatever. It's too troublesome to think about right now. So, really, they're both permanently accepted into Class 1A. Now, it's about sundown. Jara had left to go out on a run of their own. It's like about time they left. He's like, they're probably gonna go kill someone. I better go follow them. Make sure whoever they kill isn't someone innocent. Because there are a lot of bad people out here that deserves death more than them. Innocent people. So Deku follows Chara pretty much like how Sans follows Frisk. Indiscreet and unnoticeable. Even Chara has a tough time spotting Sans every now and then. And then they come to an alley. Sans is on the roof of said alley. He's like, oh, why are they here? And Chara's like, alright, you goddamn villains, bring yourselves out here. As the villains come out with a bargaining chip. Now, I'ma be that guy and say that this bargaining chip is a baby goat. A baby goat with a soul that's like a rainbow. And for all of us that knows that in My Hero Academia, even animals, to some extent, may have quirks, this animal just so happens to be the animal that Kara named Azrael. Because he is Azrael as it gets. Burn me now, please. Alright. Anyways, we're about a minute and two. No, not a minute. An hour, 2 minutes in. I think I'm gonna stop right there at that Azrael part. Now, it's very different. Very different compared to the original part 2, don't you think? I personally like it. Feels much better than the original part 2, being honest here. Scripting is tough. Took me 3 days to finish one. I prefer, sleep, thank you. I prefer eternal sleep and eternal not be able to breathe. Thank you very much. So, if y'all like the scripted version more, give this video a thumbs up. Let's reach, say, 10, 20 likes. Yeah, I know I'm starting off small, but I ain't gonna overestimate my channel like that. I would like to hit a goal I know I will be able to reach. Because I saw some of my videos, some of my worst videos have about 15, 20 likes. And some of my better videos have about 20, 25, so. And that's because I haven't checked really, so I should probably check them. But, yeah, about 20, 25. Hopefully, 25. And I will get a part 3 as quick as possible. And that part 3 will have the UA and the quirk assessment and the Heroes vs. Villains and the USJ and the sports festival and the forest training and the good stuff and all the bad stuff and all the filler and all the the deku and the harems and the chara and the killing and the leveling and the gasters and the blasters and the fights and the blood and the fire and the explosions and the shadows and the light and the muscles and the water and the swords and all of the compressing, all of the blood licking, all of the transformations, all of the warping, all of the no moves. Actually, hello. And all the shooting, and all of the erasing, and all of the betrayal, all of the backstabbing, all of the finding, all of the running, all of the, actually, yeah. I also forgot the, stain attack. I can't forget that. That was after the sports festival. Yeah, it was the sports festival. The stain arc with the Ida and the dumb acting, thinking the friggin' recommendations for groups and all the other crap like that, organizations. I mean, with the fighting of the Todorokis, with the Endeavor and the All Might, and the Nezu and the Stain and the native hero and the no moves and frick, I forgot the old man's name. Yeah, old man's name's not gonna come to head anytime soon. Gran Torino. Friggin' fast old man. Anyways, yeah, all that good stuff. And then we go to the forest with everything I said before. Plus kidnapping. Who you may ask? People that have potential. So, literally Deku and Kara. Why Deku? Killer, Dust, Horror, Nightmare, Error, Glitch, Ink, technically. Who else? Monster Reaper, Demon. Who else? Gaz. That's your. Well, there's a lot more. I just can't really think of them right now. Oh yeah, Cross. You can't forget Cross. Come on, me. Don't forget Cross. There's also Fail. So yeah, he has potential to be evil as he has potential to be good. And his soul has also experienced being evil before, so yeah. They're gonna try. Anyway, as I said before, I'm in another video off right here. Like, please like. I need to know if this video gets 25 likes. Then I will continue scripting, even though it's gonna hurt a lot for me personally. It's time consuming. And I will try to get the next part out as soon as possible. Comment if you are a new subscriber. And please subscribe if you haven't. Literally, according to YouTube Analytics, if I can just find it. YouTube Analytics. Ay. Yeah, I'm trying to record. I'm pretty sure I said this like 50 times now. Ay, ay, ay. Says the dog's hungry. He doesn't need to go to use the restroom. Ay, ay, ay. Ah, there we go. Analytics. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. According to analytics, literally 65.9% of y'all actually watch my channel and have watched it for a decent period of time, apparently, but are not subscribed. So, come on. What you waiting for, man? What else do I need to do to get y'all to, like, subscribe? I mean, come on. If there's a what if I haven't done that hadn't got you to subscribe, comment it. I'll see what I try to do. As for that Steven Universe what if, though, that's a lot of singing, my friend. I mean, I can do it, but it's gonna take a while for me to work up to that point. But yeah, I gotcha. It'll be a side project. How about that? It'll be a one-hit wonder once I get it all prepped up and ready. Anyways, I will see you lot. Whoops. On the Baka side. Baka boy out.